We are under the lights this evening as we get you set for another edition of Baseball on the Show. Tonight, an intriguing matchup between the Detroit Tigers and the Chicago White Sox. White Sox baseball is next. Juan Perazo, a Puerto Rican southpaw, gets the starting assignment here. Dan, any thoughts?
Yeah, Matt, his last start wasn't a particularly good one. Lasted 5 innings and ended up taking the loss. He's a much better pitcher than that, and I think he's looking to at least, hopefully, pitch into the 6th or 7th inning in this one.
Digging in, Ty Cobb. He'll get us started in this one under the lights.
Number 9.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. First of 3 here on a Friday night as the first pitch is in there for strike 1. And guys, you take a look at the White Sox entering play here tonight. They come in scuffling a bit of late, just 2-4 over their last 6 games.
Yeah, Matty V, and you know what, D-Row, now I guess it's time where you push that go button. You're getting a little sense of urgency. They find themselves in 3rd place, and if they want to be part of the postseason picture, it's time to get going and get going pronto.
Yeah, it's taken too long for this team to carve out any identity for themselves. They're going to have to find a way to get on a roll, offensively or pitch better. Something's got to change.
Fouled off. Fastball just misses. That's ball 1. 67 degrees our game time temperature. The 1-2 pitch. Oh, and a big curveball swung on and missed, and the leadoff man is retired to start out the game.
That's just quality pitching right there for that strikeout. As we look at all 5 pitches, notice the location, all 5 down in the zone. Some guys are real good low ball hitters, but more often than not, keeping the ball down is going to lead to a lot of success on the mound.
Into the box now, Bobby Higginson, as he'll pop this one foul off to the left and out of play. He comes in with that average down in the 240s. A dozen home runs and 33 driven in. The windup and the 0-1. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. So let's take a look at our umpiring crew in this one. Working the plate, Rusty Valentine.
Dan, Rusty Valentine behind the dish tonight. He is north-south without question, letters to knees.
Well, I tell you what, he really favors a power pitcher. If you can consistently pitch at about the chest level and above, he'll call that high strike zone. I think he's a very friendly pitcher's umpire.
Screwball, but he lays off, and now the count evens at 2-2. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And he fouls this one off. To right field and deep. Look at this thing go. See you later. Over the wall, a home run. A solo shot here to straightaway right field. Number 13 for him on the year as the Tigers grab a 1-0 lead.
Love the homer in the top of the 1st inning. Give your pitcher a chance to kind of regroup and gather himself with an early lead.
Into the box, Miguel Cabrera.
Batting 3rd, the 3rd baseman, number 24, Miguel Cabrera.
First pitch on its way.
That's a good take on a fastball out of the zone. Hey, I get it. He's looking for a ball to drive, but that ball was a little bit too far up in the zone. That's one you normally pop right up.
1 out, nobody on. Swing and a liner. And now this will get over the wall down the line out there for a ground rule double.
Pretty good swing right there as he drives this ball deep. One hops over the wall, and he can just walk into second base with a ground rule double.
At the plate now, Al Kaline, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball one. He'll start play with that average down in the low 230s. 7 homers and 28 RBIs. That one's going to find the seats. Strike one. Slow roller left side. Scooped up. Throw to Thomas is in time for the out.
That is it. The first baseman, Norm Cash.
Digging in now, Norm Cash. And the Tigers trying to make this first inning even bigger here. He's set and the pitch. And a curveball drops in there for strike one.
Like that pitch there, lefty on lefty matchup. Curveball away to a lefty. Smart pitch.
And he just ramps up and gears the fastball by him. 0-2.
The count doesn't mean much to this batter. He's all in. He's not concerned with striking out, so he's going to get his A swing off.
The 0-2. Cabrera stands at second with 2 gone. Protecting on 0-2, so we'll do it again. Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses. 1-2.
This is a fun guy to watch when he's up there. Really battles. Doesn't take any pitches off. He's a grinder. Always seems to make it difficult on the opposing pitcher.
High fly ball out to straightaway center. Jackson is going to have room out there as he puts this away to retire the side. Justin Verlander gets the ball for the Tigers in this one. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Hey, you take a look at that ERA. That's a little bloated right now. This guy's a better pitcher than that, but he hasn't been real consistent. One good game, one bad game. I think what he needs to do, if he can string together 3 or 4 good quality games in a row, that ERA will start creeping back down. He definitely needs to start pitching a lot better than he has up to this point, and it'll be interesting to see if he can turn it around in this one.
First delivery to him on the way. Ray Durham is the batter now as he looks at a ball 1-0. So guys, these Tigers, as they begin play here tonight, they've been on the skids recently, losers in 7 of their last 9 ball games.
Yeah, Matty, this definitely looks like a situation where somebody's going to have to call a team meeting. I don't know if it comes from a veteran or the manager decides to close the doors for a second, but this team has not played well. They find themselves losing lately. They lost the last game, and they're going to need a spark to get this thing turned around.
Down the left field line and deep, and this will wind up a foul ball. Took a good cut that time, but comes up empty. 2-2.
Your eyes light up from the offensive side playing in a hitter's park like this. Have to get the ball up to do some damage. I'm not mad at that take.
Here's another 2-2. Lifted into the air to shallow center. Left fielder coming in. He makes the play. A fine running catch to get the first out of the inning.
The left fielder, number 9.
Ready now for the White Sox, Minnie Minoso. And as you take a look at the splits here, he's actually better against right-handed pitching this season. First pitch on its way from Verlander. Liner towards second. Leaps high as he makes the catch. Well done.
It's really important to be a second baseman and have some athletic ability. And how about this right here? He goes up high to snag this line drive that was definitely headed to the outfield for a base hit.
Ready now, Frank Thomas. He's, of course, a long ball threat, currently third in the American League in that category.
Yeah, and here we are several weeks into the season, and this guy has been absolutely killing the ball. I think he's got a chance to be near the top in home runs when it all shakes out.
100% agreed, D-Row. When you get this late into the season, he's not doing it with smoke and mirrors. This guy's off to a great start, and I expect to continue all season long.
This year against right-handed pitching, Thomas brings a batting average just a little over the 250 mark. Verlander into his motion. Here's the 0-1. Breaking ball called just a bit low. For the current campaign, Thomas is working with a slugging percentage over 550, so there's no denying he's one of the premier power bats in the league. Oh, they have him looking awfully confused up there right now. It's 1-2.
Real ugly 0-1 swing there. As a pitcher, you've got to be hunting for the strikeout, knowing you have this guy way off balance.
Swing and a miss, and that ends the inning. So no runs, no hits, no errors, and no one left. We'll go on to the top of inning number 2. Tigers are out in front, 1-0. Now in the box, Cecil Fielder. He'll get to take his first cuts here.
Cecil Fielder.
Pitch on the way. High and deep to straightaway right. Right fielder looking up to the track, to the wall. Out of here, into the visitors' bullpen. A solo shot here to straightaway right field. 6th home run on the season for him, and it's given Detroit a 2-0 lead.
Well, he's definitely off to a shaky start tonight, giving up 2 home runs in 2 innings. The good news is they were both solo shots. The bad news is the rest of the lineup is salivating in the dugout, waiting for their chance to face him.
To the plate now, Charlie Gehringer. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. Enters play here at 279. 9 homers and 22 RBIs. The 1-0.
Nope.
And that's in there, 2-1. And that's upstairs, running the count to 3-1.
Well, it's a pretty well-known fact that your batting average goes up as you get into more favorable hitters counts, and that's especially true when we're talking about this kind of hitter. Not a great spot to be in if you're the pitcher.
And that is down, as that could be 2 bases. And he's going to get to second now with nobody out.
When you drive the ball into the gap like that, nothing but good things can happen. Neither one of the outfielders had the wheels to catch up to it, and he glides easily into second for a double. Now we'll see if the guys behind him can get him in.
Into the box, Bill Freeman, as he'll look at a fastball too high for ball 1. The average at 284 to begin play. 1 home run and 4 RBIs. Now the 1-0.
Boy, you don't see that very often out of a rookie. That's a 2-0 count, and both of those pitches were really close. This guy has a pretty good eye.
From the stretch. The count now at 2-1. From the belt, the pitch to 2-2 now. No one out with a runner at second. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Jackson will slide over and put this one away, and that's out number 1.
Batting ninth, the shortstop, Alan Trammell.
So a runner aboard at second here with 1 away. And up next, the Hall of Fame shortstop, Alan Trammell. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
You know, from an offensive standpoint, they already knew they had their work cut out for him against a great pitcher. But if he's going to locate like that, this is going to be a tough day.
And he watches a called strike at the knees. No balls and 2 strikes. Runner at second here with 1 man out. Tigers shortstop with a ball and 2 strikes.
Hey, the fish ain't biting there on that 0-2 breaking ball, but you got to be careful because this pitcher might throw him another one.
Way inside with that one. A pretty easy take there.
Man, this at-bat has changed quickly from 0-2 now to 2-2. A good job of plate discipline by this hitter, not chasing those pitches just off the plate.
Has a look. Now the pitch. Back up the middle. And that'll get by into center field for a base hit. Tack on another here as the runner scores from second. It's a 3-0 game.
Looks like the pitching coach is going to come out and have a word with him. Don't like to see that in the second inning, but once he makes sure he's okay physically, I'm sure it'll be just words of encouragement the rest of the way.
Standing in now, Ty Cobb, as he'll look at a breaking ball that misses for ball 1. He was a strikeout victim to open up the ball game. The 1-0 is swung on and missed, and that's strike 1.
I think it's safe to say he wasn't ready for the fastball.
Wow, was he behind that fastball? Great job on the mound using the curveball to set up the heater.
And they could go either way now, I suppose.
The 1-2. Misses. Ball 2. A full count, 3-2 to the Tigers center fielder.
I don't even think I need to look in the dugout on this one. I think it's safe to assume he's going to be running. Too good a hitter at the plate not to think he's going to put the ball in play.
Line hard. Foul. A payoff pitch one more time. This is hit the other way out toward left field. Minoso is right there as he'll put it away without much problem for the second out. Coming to the plate now, Bobby Higginson. He went deep in his first at-bat, and we'll see what he's got in store for us here.
And in that last at-bat, it makes you think that this guy might have went up there looking for the breaking ball, because he certainly got a breaking ball, and he didn't miss it. Hit it right on the screws.
Ball 1 to start the at-bat. There's a swing and a high deep drive headed for the right field corner, and that's going to wind up hooking just a bit foul, so a missed opportunity there. And here's a fastball not close as he runs it to 2-1 now.
Looks like that bomb earlier in the inning kind of put this pitcher on the defensive, not being very aggressive right now.
Oh, and he gets a hold of this one as it's in the air to deep left. Does he have another one? He does. It's another home run. It's a 2-run shot to straightaway left, his second of the game, and the Tigers add on. It's now a 5-0 score.
Another excellent swing right there. That's multiple home runs in the same inning. Watch yourself. You're missing over the heart of the plate.
So the bases are clear now following the home run. And set to go is the third baseman, Miguel Cabrera. Here's the first pitch to him. Fastball too high to start him out here, 1-0. A ball and a strike to Miguel Cabrera.
Nice adjustment out on the mound. Overthrew the first one a little bit, but got on top and let that ball rip right out in front of him.
The 1-1. Hit softly down the line at first, but this will get foul. It's a ball and 2 strikes. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Smoked on the ground up the middle, and Cabrera is going to have himself a base hit.
And we take a look at the line right here, and it's not pretty. He's given up 7 hits, and we're only in the second inning. So what if 3 things is going to happen? He's either going to buckle down and start hitting his spots, he's going to continue to get shelled, and our game is going to last about 5 hours, or he's going to get the hook early and head for the showers.
At the plate, Al Kaline, as he looks at a fastball that misses off the plate for ball 1. 0 for 1 here in the early going. Two balls and a strike to Al Kaline. Grounded back up the middle. He's got it. Throw to second for the force out, and the side is retired. So they nearly bat around here as 8 men come to the plate, and they push across 4 runs. On now to the bottom of the second. It's the Tigers 5 and the White Sox nothing. Stepping in, Ordonez. He drove in one of their 2 runs in last night's ball game.
Number 30.
Here's the first pitch to him. A changeup floats outside here for ball 1. And it's fouled away. The 1-1 is taken for ball 2.
Big sweeping breaking ball right there. Good pitch. But if he wants to get him to swing at it, he'll have to bring it in a little bit closer to the strike zone.
Now the 2-1 is strike 2 swinging. A shot to second base and handled for the first out.
Batting 5th, the designated hitter, Jose Abreu.
So here's Jose Abreu. No career numbers to talk about for this matchup. Pitch on the way. Cut fastball in there for a called strike. High and deep to right. Looking up is Kaline. Gone right into the visitors' bullpen. It's a solo home run for Jose Abreu. Number 10 for him on the year. As they get on the scoreboard here, it's 5-1.
No surprise with that swing of the bat. This guy is simply one of the best in the game right now. There's not too many guys that take a beautiful hack like that in the league.
Stepping in now, A.J. Pierzynski. As he'll watch a first pitch curveball drop in there for strike one. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. He pulls this one into right. Kaline is back in plenty of time to put this away, however, and there are two gone.
He got that one pretty good. It just didn't have the right launch angle to carry over the outfielder's head. Small difference where the ball hit the bat could have made all the difference.
Striding in, Robin Ventura. He carries the 8th best average in the American League entering play.
What a terrific season this guy's having. Up near the leaders in batting average, without a doubt the highest average and the best hitter on this team.
First pitch coming, here it is. Just a bit high with the fastball, but didn't get the call.
Wouldn't mind a pitcher expanding the zone a little bit more and using his aggressiveness against him.
Checks his swing, but this pitch is right there for strike one. Ventura is unlike many of today's hitters in the sense that he doesn't have a lot of swing and miss in his approach at the plate. More often than not, he gets contact, and I'm sure that makes him a frustrating hitter to face from a pitcher's standpoint. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. Sox get one right back here on the solo home run. We've played 2. It's the Tigers 5 and the White Sox 1. Welcome back to the South Side as we check in with Heidi.
Thanks, Matt. I talked with Tigers manager Ron Gardenhire during the break about the team's offensive performance so far. And flat out, he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. He said they're doing an excellent job with pitch selection, meaning they're swinging at the right pitches and doing damage with them. The numbers back that up. 5 extra base hits on the stat sheet, guys.
Okay, thank you, Heidi. Now batting, Norm Cash. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
The first baseman, Norm Cash.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
Hey, let's not sugarcoat it. He's had a rough couple innings. He's going to have to find a way, whether it be mechanically or mentally, to be able to stay in this game.
The 1-0 is looked at for the first strike. And this will be fouled away. The 1-2. Ground ball sent back up the middle. Reined in. Throw to first in time, and the leadoff man is gone to start the third.
Now that.
So digging in now, Cecil Fielder.
Yeah, that last at bat, Daddy, he turned that fastball around. He didn't hit it a ton. He didn't hit it a country mile, but hey, listen, a home run is a home run.
Ball 1 as he lays off below the zone. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And he swings and pops it foul behind the plate. Pierzynski is there, and he makes the catch for the second out.
The batter, number 2.
Striding into the box, Charlie Gehringer. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here.
Well, he got a good pitch to hit last time up. Looked for it up in the zone and didn't miss it. Those are the pitches you only get maybe once in AB, maybe once a game, maybe once a week. So he certainly capitalized on it last time.
And that's right there, and we're even at 1. Gehringer, a 36-year-old veteran. He's a veteran of 7 years at the major league level.
Yeah, and he's had to continue to evolve and adjust as a ball player to stay in the league that.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to end the inning. Down in order go the Tigers. They lead this one, though, 5-1.
Welcome back. The White Sox are set to hit here in the third inning, and hit is something that they've done very well this season. They come into this game near the top of the league in both batting average and on-base percentage. And talking to a few of the players earlier, they emphasized the importance of having quality at-bats every time one of them goes to the plate. One player told me, "We have a lot of professional hitters on this team, and we hold each other up to a certain standard." Guys, that level of accountability seems to make them a difficult bunch to deal with.
White Sox,
Okay, thank you, Heidi.
fielder, Joe Jackson.
First pitch on its way. Oh, and this one is hit a ton out to center. Racing back the center fielder. But that'll stay in the park as it's off the wall. And he will coast into second with a leadoff double. So he's into second base here with a double to begin the home third. And as we show you the White Sox leaderboard, you can see that he currently paces the team in that department. Standing in, Luis Aparicio, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Swing and a little blooper to center. Jackson rounds the corner and is headed home. And he's safe at the plate as they close the gap to 3 now.
Dan, back-to-back pitches, double, then single, ambush tactics.
So I tell you what, they're swinging the bats early. You have a double, then an RBI single to drive them in. Potential for a real big inning here.
So now to the plate, Ray Durham, and it's grounded just foul down the line. It was a fly out for him to start the home first. In the dirt here, but it won't skip away far enough for the runner to advance. 1-1. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Looking up is K-line. Gone! A 2-run blast to straightaway right field. 19th home run for him on the season. As they pull within 1 here, it's now a 5-4 game.
Oh, that swing has to feel good right there. If you look at the numbers, this guy does not give up many long balls. To take him deep in this spot certainly is huge.
To the plate now, Minnie Minoso. As he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1. Hit it hard but lined out in his first at-bat. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. Behind 0-2 now. 3 runs already home here. Way outside. 1-2. And they'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in the dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2. Now here's the pitch. Boy, good cutting action to that pitch as that's the first out of the inning.
Talk about blowing it by a guy. Geez, I mean, that fastball was way behind him when the swing came through the zone. I have to think he was looking for something off speed, and he just couldn't pull the trigger on that fastball.
Into the box, Frank Thomas.
As he swings and grounds it toward the hole.
And that's through for a hit. They've gotten their hits in deep counts. They've gotten their hits in early counts. This has been a real onslaught.
Yeah, you can look at it one of two ways, Matty. Either they have a ton of respect for the man on the mound and they are just going to ambush tactics and it seems to work for them, or you can look at it the other way. They're just getting lucky.
In now, Ordonez, as he'll take a look at a slider here that misses for ball one. Hit it hard but lined out in his first at bat. The 1-0.
Nope, that's the ball.
Well, this is a spot you'd like to be in. 2-0, good hitter. He's going to turn it loose right here.
Still only one out in the inning. They get him off balance there as he reaches for that one but can't find it. It's 2-1. A little early and now it's even at 2-2. No offer on that one, and Verlander's run at full now, 3-2.
Not a bad time right here to put that runner in motion. 3-2 count. You send the runner, and if it's a bad pitch, it's ball four.
A swing and a ground ball to third. Cabrera's got it. There's one. Relay to first in time, and just like that, the side is retired. Around the horn they go. 5-4-3 to end the threat. We're back to Friday Night Baseball on the show after this. All set for the start of the fourth. And next to hit is the catcher, Bill Freeman.
The catcher, Bill Freeman.
First pitch of the at-bat. Couldn't lay off the pitch inside. It's 0-1.
One of the keys when you're looking at a subpar pitching performance is first pitch strikes. And so far, this guy struggled. First pitch strikes, less than 40%. He's going to need to clean that up.
Line towards center field. Jackson is right there, one down.
Good contact to start out the inning. Thought he might be on base with some sort of a hit, but it hung up there too long. Just unlucky that time.
Now at the plate, Alan Trammell. He reached on a single in his first try. Here's the pitch. And this one's down off the shoe tops, 1-0. And this misses as it moves to 2-0 now on the Tigers shortstop.
Hey, you want to talk about being in a zone? This guy's been raking lately, and it all starts with his pitch selection. Two great takes, and he's almost daring the pitcher just go ahead and challenge him.
2-1 to count. Hanging curveball taken, though, for a second strike.
You rarely see a pitcher of this quality throw one right down the middle, and man, as a hitter, probably a good chance you're not going to see that pitch again.
Not where he wanted that fastball to be, and it's 3-2 now.
No pitcher likes to take the count to 3-2, especially when you throw a non-competitive pitch like that on 2-2. That one wasn't even close.
Fly ball out to straightaway right field. Ordonez is back in plenty of time to put this away, however, and there are two gone.
The center fielder, number 9.
Digging in once again, Ty Cobb. He flew out in his last at-bat. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
Yeah. 0-1 for count.
The pitch.
Ball that ball.
And a half swing here, but he pretty clearly went around, and it's 1-2 now. Swung on in the dirt, strike three. And the throw to first ends the inning. So they breeze through this half of the inning. To the bottom of inning number 4 we go. Tigers lead this one 5-4. Bottom of the inning now, and digging in is the veteran DH, Jose Abreu.
It'll be interesting to see if they use that changeup in this at-bat. That last at-bat, that was a changeup he hit for a home run. I'm going to see if this time they don't go to more fastballs and curveballs.
Now a fastball a bit too low here. It's ball 1.
Well, it's been a rough one so far. 4 runs through 3 innings. It's about time to get that pitch count down or he won't be out here very long.
Off-speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball.
Like to see him be looking to the opposite field with this next swing. Pitcher's trying to work you away.
Outside, 3-0 now.
Kind of frustrating as a pitcher when you start an inning off with 3 straight balls like he has here in the 4th. Makes you start wondering what's going on.
Three balls and a strike to the Chicago leadoff hitter. The count is full, 3-2 to the White Sox DH. Grounded to first. And he'll step on first himself for the out.
Now batting.
Now at the plate, A.J. Pierzynski. First pitch on its way from Verlander. A changeup floats outside here for ball 1. And a breaking ball falls in there for a strike. It's 1-1.
I know to the fans that probably looked like something good to hit, but unless you're sitting breaking ball right there, I don't care if it's middle of the plate. That's a tough pitch to pull the trigger on.
Scooped up. Throw on to first, and Verlander's got it going here. 2 away. In now, Robin Ventura. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. 50th pitch of the game on its way. And a high strike to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1.
Looked like he was going to wait him out, see if he was going to come over the heart of the plate. Well, newsflash, he is, and this hitter's going to adjust his batting gloves, and he better be ready in the box.
Verlander into his motion. Here it is on 0-1.
That's a ball.
Back up the middle. And the inning will continue as that's through for a 2-out hit.
Boy, after that base knock right there, D-Roll, he extends his hitting streak to 7 games.
Yeah, and you can tell he's made some necessary adjustments at the plate. Anytime you're getting a knock every day of the week, you're doing things right. He's keeping that front shoulder tucked, staying inside the ball, not trying to do too much.
Line toward the gap in left center. Higginson is there, and he'll make the catch to retire the side. A man left for the White Sox. Still down a run. It's 5-4. Ready to take his hacks again, Bobby Higginson, as he'll look to follow up the 2-run homer he launched over the wall last time up.
This guy's having a pretty good week so far in one game. His last at-bat is 2nd home run of the game. We'll see if they'll pitch him a little bit more carefully in this AB.
No balls and 1 strike. Right over the top with that curveball, and it's 0-2.
Well, he's following the code not to miss down and into a lefty. Everything on the outer half of the plate.
Swing and a miss, and he'll start the 5th the same way he ended the 4th with a punch out, 1 away.
I think that curveball is a big reason why he's able to turn things around in this start after a rough beginning. It's got some good bite to it, so that tells me he's doing a nice job of snapping it off out front, really finishing that pitch like you're supposed to.
And that'll bring up the veteran Miguel Cabrera. As he'll take a look at ball one. Looking at his career totals, Cabrera is creeping up on what's going to be a very exciting milestone achievement, and the entire baseball world will be watching him closely as he does so. 500 career homers is right around the corner.
Matty, it's all he's thinking about, and he should be thinking about it. He's been so great, a future Hall of Famer, no doubt about it, and the game will shut down and give him a standing ovation when he hits that 500th homer.
The 2-1 home is taken high, but still a strike. 5 runs, 7 hits, and no errors in the ballgame for the Tigers. Here's a breaking ball, but it doesn't quite find the strike zone.
I don't know if that was a great take or he got fooled. He's certainly trying to play it off like he knew what was coming. You could bet he'd be on alert for that curveball again.
Good battle. Count remains full. Another full count pitch home. Slapped hard the opposite way. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit.
Well, I think it's safe to say the ice has melted on this guy. He had been cold coming into this game, but that being his 3rd knock, I guarantee you my man's smiling on the inside.
At the plate, Al Kaline. And a ball popped foul to the right side, out of play. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. The 0-1 on its way. High and deep to left. This one's got plenty of distance. And out of here. And I mean by plenty. That ball was crushed. It's a 2-run shot to straightaway left. 8th home run on the season for him, and it's now 7-4. Here comes the White Sox skipper out toward the mound. And we're going to see a pitching change, as that's going to do it for his starter here tonight. So he'll make his way to the dugout after working just 4 1/3, and he just didn't have his best stuff in this one. Lamar Hoyt is ready, and he'll take the ball from the manager.
Number 31, Lamar Hoyt.
Stepping in now, Norm Cash, as he takes a fastball off the plate for a ball, 1-0. No hits to this point. He's ready. Here's the 1-0.
That's the exact spot to lean on as a reliever. As a hitter, you just have to tip your cap and look for the next one.
The 1-1. Swing, and there it goes. He got all of this one. That one's out of here. Back-to-back home runs. Standing in now, Cecil Fielder, and he's a bit tardy there on the first pitch fastball. It's 0-1. He's working on a 1-for-2 game so far. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Taken, but called for strike 2 on the outer part of the zone. Hoyt has made a name for himself as a very effective reliever in his career, but he really doesn't fit the bill as a prototypical bullpen arm. So many guys bringing huge strikeout numbers these days. He isn't one of them.
No, he's not, Matty V, but what he does do, he does a great job of missing barrels of the bats. He changes speeds, moves the ball in, out, up, and down. Not overpowering, but he knows how to pitch.
Here comes another 0-2. Making him sweat out there. The 7th pitch coming up. And a fastball swung on and missed as he just reared back there. 2 away. There's a look at the final line for the White Sox starter. Certainly not the night he wanted to have.
Hey, this certainly wasn't the outing he was looking for when he left the bullpen while warming up. Too many pitches over the heart of the plate. 4 home runs. That's right. 4 home runs he allowed in this one.
Ready for another shot now. Charlie Gehringer. And he'll take strike 1 on the fastball, registering at 93 that time. Behind 0-2 now. And he'll take the fastball here inside off the plate. It's 1-2.
Stone cold take right there. That fastball very well could have sent him packing back to the bench.
Weak grounder down the first baseline. He's got it, and he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. So 2 home runs in the inning lead to 3 runs on the scoreboard. Last half of the 5th coming up. The Tigers lead it 8-4. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. And coming forward now is the shortstop, Louis Aparicio. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. In there for strike 1. And that misses 1-1. And now a pitch on the way. Heading out towards shallow right. K-line is there. He's got it 1 away. Ready to take his hacks again, Ray Durham, as he'll look to follow up the 2-run homer he launched over the wall last time up. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Hit hard up the middle. And that is through into center field for a 1-out single. So make it 2 hits for him now on the night as this one finds its way into center. And as we show you the White Sox leaderboard, you can see that he currently paces the team in that department. Now to the plate, Minnie Minoso. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. First offering on its way. 4 runs, 7 hits, and no errors so far for the White Sox. 2 balls and no strikes to the White Sox left fielder.
Now this is the kind of count this guy feeds on at the plate. You can bet he's geared to hit the fastball right here.
And this one's in the dirt, and he'll keep that runner where he is, but meanwhile it's 3-0 now. No walks yet. Here's the delivery. And he lays off here. A nice job. It's ball 4. First and second now with one away.
It was obvious when the count ran to 2-0 that they were not going to give this guy anything to hit. Sometimes you have to pick your battles, and they're going to try their luck with the next hitter.
So runners at first and second here with one away, and in steps Big Frank. Has a look, now the pitch. Back up the middle. And that's through into center field, base hit. Long throw to third. And he is in there.
Hey, they weren't going to keep this guy down for long. That's the ebbs and flows of a baseball season. Bottom line is this guy has bat-to-ball skills. You knew he was going to get hot eventually.
Into the box now, Ordonez, as the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. And he misses again, 2-0.
Has to be a challenge pitch coming up here. He probably doesn't want to flirt with loading the bases.
Here comes the 2-0 pitch. Just a tick behind for a strike.
Hey, this pitcher better be careful right here. My man at the plate is not trying to push something to the opposite field.
And this is hit hard to the right side. Foul. Swing, high drive, left field and deep. Left fielder looking up. So a 3-run blast to straightaway left. Number 18 for him on the campaign, as that makes this an 8-all ball game. Now here comes Ron Gardenhire up out of the dugout, and he's going to motion for the bullpen. That'll end the evening for Justin Verlander. So he'll head for an early shower as he fails to go the requisite 5 innings, but it doesn't matter anyway in a tie game. He'll leave with a no decision. Anibal Sanchez is going to come on in relief as he'll be making his 20th appearance of the season.
Anibal Sanchez.
At the plate now, Jose Abreu, as he lays off a fastball too low for ball 1. A hit in 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. The 1-0 home. Skied into straightaway right. K-line is there. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away. Digging in to try it again, A.J. Pierzynski. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And it looks like a right-hander's gotten up to throw in the Tiger bullpen. Four runs here in this half inning. Fastball just off the inside corner. All over that one, but a little out in front. Foul ball.
He was absolutely all over that fastball. Have to find a way to keep that fair.
And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2. Fouled away. check swing here, but he holds up far too late as it's strike 3 and the inning is over. But 4 runs score in the inning, 3 coming right here on the 3-run home run. 5 innings complete, all even now at 8 apiece. So stepping in, Bill Freeman.
The catcher, Bill Freeman.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch.
Ball 1, no strike.
Now the 1-0. Hit on the ground to third. Throw to first gets him, so the leadoff man's retired here to begin the 6th. Next up for Detroit, Alan Trammell, 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game. First delivery to him on the way. Outside target here, and he hits it for strike 1. 1 out, nobody on.
Nope.
Didn't miss by much there, but it's just a bit high.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Swing and a miss on the fastball, and it's 1-2.
Threw that fastball right by him. He had no chance to get the barrel of that one.
Pulls this one in the air out to left. Left fielder is on the move. He gets there and makes the play for the 2nd out of the inning.
Now
So back to the top of the Detroit lineup, digging in, Ty Cobb. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. In there, 0-1. Fastball over the outside, but in there for a strike.
He knows his strengths and weaknesses at the plate. He knows he has a cold zone away. But the bottom line is this pitcher has been able to execute to that spot. If he misses over the heart of the plate, this guy's still going to be ready.
And the off-balance throw gets him as he takes away a hit, and the side is retired. So they're held in check here this half of the inning. Bottom part of the order, 7, 8, and 9 due up in the home half, and we are deadlocked at 8 apiece. Bottom of the 6th inning on its way, but first, here's Heidi Watney.
Thanks, Matt. I had a chance to talk with White Sox manager Rick Renteria between innings about his thoughts on his lineup's performance. And overall, he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. He said they did not want to wait around and let good pitches to hit go by. And as a result, they have 5 hits on the first pitch alone, guys.
Okay, thank you, Heidi. Now at the plate, Robin Ventura. He's 1 for 2 in the ball game.
the third baseman, Robin Ventura.
Here comes the first pitch.
A pretty aggressive pitch right there up in the zone. Surprised he didn't offer at it.
A couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. Set to deliver the 0-1. Oh, can't spot the cutter any better than that. 0-2 now.
You got to go into battle mode after falling down 0-2 and find a way to work yourself back to even.
Fastball called, strike 3, and there's the first out of the inning.
Well, he certainly wasn't intimidated on the mound right there. He had to stare down a really good hitter, and instead of working around the zone, he challenged him with 3 straight good pitches. I like that he didn't give his opponent too much credit.
In now, Joe Jackson, as he'll take one up in the zone, but indeed in the strike zone for the first strike. He's 1 for 2 in this one. And this is high, a ball and a strike. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And there's ball 2 now. And he misses low here, so the count goes to 3-1. Hitters count all the way. Here it comes. There's ball 4.
The batter, number 11, shortstop, Louis.
Stepping up now, Louis Aparicio. Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Strike taken as that one crosses over the inside part of the plate. A bouncer up the middle. And that'll get through into center field for a base hit.
Hey, you know what? Right there, he executed a pitch. He can't worry about where it's going. He just wants to put it on the ground right there, give his defense a chance to work, and it found a hole. Period. The end.
Into the box, Ray Durham, as he takes a cold strike at the knees. It's 0-1. So far, 2 for 3 in this one. Too much dip on the sinker, laid off for a ball. Runners are at first and second with 1 away. A splitter, but he started it too low as it bounces up to the plate.
Hey, lots of guys get too aggressive in a spot like this, but he's done a nice job of gaining some count leverage. Look for him to put the ball in play hard.
Now the 2-1. Fouled off. The 2-2. On the ground is short. This could be 2. The second for 1. On to first as they get the double play to get him out of the inning. White Sox leave 1. Score remains even at 8 apiece. Bobby Higginson will stand in again as we flash you back to the early stages of this ball game. There were fans still finding their seats as he launched his second home run of the game, as he was off to a fast start indeed. First delivery to him on the way.
Ball active foul.
The 1-0 is offered at and missed for the first strike. And he pumps the fastball by him here. 1-2 now.
This hitter right now looks overmatched with a fastball. I think you go right back to it.
The 1-2 is an off-speed pitch taken for a ball. Two pitch is fouled away. Lined into left center. And there's your go-ahead base runner right away, as this is down for extra bases. And he'll pull into second here with nobody out.
Yeah, and the go-ahead run stands at second base here to start their half of the 7th. And I tell you, when they've got an opportunity like this, you've got to take advantage of it, especially this late in the ball game. We'll see if they can get it done.
So striding forward now, Miguel Cabrera. And it looks like this could be a critical at-bat in this one.
Well, a glance at my scorebook shows they haven't been able to get him out yet. So this could be a fun at-bat to watch.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Lays off 1-0. Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball.
He's going to have a talk with the umpire after this half inning, because if he's not going to get those calls, he's got to come a little bit more over the heart of the plate, and that usually means damage done.
Hard hit ball to short. Throw to first is in time for the first down. Ready to take his hacks again, Al Kaline, as he'll look to follow up the two-run homer he launched over the wall last time up.
To show you how strong this guy is, he hit that last off-speed pitch over 400 feet, so the pitcher wasn't supplying most of the power there. This is a really strong hitter.
Behind 0-2 now. Ground ball right side. A diving try, but he can't haul it in. It's through for a base hit. Throw comes in quickly here, so that'll hold that go-ahead run at third now with still only one away.
Hey, guys, right there, you look for weaknesses. Can a guy come in? Can he command in? Obviously not the case in this situation. He went to the well outside half 3 times, and eventually the batter made a nice adjustment.
Throw over to first. Don't want to forget about him. First offering on its way. Norm Cash comes on with one away as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0.
Everyone in the ballpark knows what the pitcher's intentions are in this situation. Great job at the plate to lay off a tough pitch in a good spot.
1-0 count. Here it is. Hit sharply on the ground. And a sliding attempt at first, but this sneaks by him, a base hit. And the run is in to score from third.
Dan, you'll take RBIs any way you can get them, but when they give your team the lead in the late innings, man, that feels good.
Oh, it especially does, especially when you start to score runs late in the game off of quality pitching. When runs are at a premium, that's one makes you feel really good about yourself.
Esteban Loaiza comes on to pitch here with one man gone in the top of the 7th. At the plate, Cecil Fielder, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Set to deliver the 0-1. Oh, it's on the ground to second. Did he get his double play? To second for 1. On to first. And talk about doing the job out of the bullpen. 1 batter, 2 outs, and the inning is over. Tigers get just the 1. 7th inning stretch time here at the ballpark. Detroit is out in front, 9-8. Settling in now, Minnie Minoso. No hits for him yet in the game despite his team's offensive onslaught.
This thing's far from over, even though we're moving into the back end of this game. Only down by 1. All they need to do is get this leadoff guy, and they're an extra base hit away from tying this thing up.
0-1 the count. A little quick on that swing, and he finds himself behind 0-2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. Got him. So he's down on strikes for the 2nd time here tonight. Pretty clear he didn't like the call there on the outside part of the plate, but probably too good to take, and he's down on strikes for the 2nd time.
Yeah, that pitch was right on the black. Beautiful pitch. And even if we had robot umps, he'd still be out. But the only difference would be he wouldn't be able to complain about it.
Stepping in now, Frank Thomas. 1-0 the count. A ball and a strike. swing and a line drive. But he just missed his extra bases. Hit high and deep to straightaway right field. Looking up his K-line, and as is heard on television all throughout Chicagoland, you can't put it on the board. Yes! A solo home run for Big Frank Thomas, number 21 for him on the season, and just like that, this ball game is all tied. Into the box now, Ordonez, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball one. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. The 1-0 delivery. Hard hit ball to second. And there's out number 2.
Now batting.
At the plate now is the designated hitter, Jose Abreu. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Sanchez into his motion. 0-1 on its way. Line drive, and that's a base hit into center field.
As a batter right there, that's exactly the pitch your eyes light up on. You know he's known for a nasty split finger, but he left that one thigh high, and the batter did exactly what he's supposed to.
So now to the plate, A.J. Pierzynski, as he will take strike one on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. Two out with the possible go-ahead run at first. Hit hard, but this is a foul ball. The 0-2 delivery. Way outside. 1-2.
Man, the pitcher let the guy off easy right there. That 0-2 pitch wasn't even close. I'd rate that as a non-competitive pitch.
The 1-2. Down the left field line and deep. And this will wind up a foul ball. Again, a 1-2. Hit on the ground down the first baseline. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. Sox able to tie things up on the solo home run. 7 complete here tonight, and amazingly, we are tied at 9-9. Ready to begin the 8th, and set to go is the second baseman, Charlie Gehringer. First delivery to him on the way. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike. As we near the end of this one, I think it's safe to say that the story of the game has undoubtedly been the long ball. Guys, what do you think about what we've witnessed?
Well, as a former offensive player, I absolutely love it. Kudos to both lineups for doing absolute damage today. One of the most fun watches of the year.
You know, D-Roll, what this shows me is this new age way of guys going up there, and they're swinging hard. You need to make good pitches, quality pitches. And if you don't have command of the fastball, you're in for a long day. And we saw that here this afternoon, a ball flying out at near record pace.
Standing in now, Bill Freeman, as he'll look at a fastball in there on the outer half. It's 0-1. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. Jackson is there now, and he has it. 2 gone. So that brings up the Hall of Famer Alan Trammell. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. From the stretch, grounded up the first baseline, but a foul ball here. 0-1. Ready with the 0-1. Swing and a liner, and that'll get down for a 2-out single.
Now batting, the center fielder, Cobb.
In now, Ty Cobb, as he'll take a look at a high strike that time. It's 0-1. Struggling so far in this one and looking to erase his 0 for 4 ball game right here. Comes set, the 0-1. Now here's a line drive, and this is going to get down for extra bases. Trammell heads for the plate. The runner from first comes all the way around to score.
Boy, those have to feel really good, D-Roy. You get late in the game, you come up with a big RBI base hit right here to give your team the lead.
Yeah, no one remembers that ground ball with eyes in the top of the second inning. You want to show up when the game is on the line. Can you quiet your emotions down, take the crowd out of it, and slow yourself down enough to come through? And that's exactly what he did.
Grounded down the third baseline. Off balance throw gets him. Nice play there as the side is retired. Tigers strike for a run on this RBI double. On now to the bottom of inning number 8. It's the Tigers 10 and the White Sox 9. John Hilliard is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th.
Number 18, John Hilliard.
Bottom of inning number 8 set to go, and that'll give way to the third baseman, Robin Ventura.
Robin Ventura.
And the pitch. Broken bat as this ball's hit on the ground. And the throw to first is in time. 1 gone.
Oh, that'll make you smile as a pitcher. You make a good pitch, you blow the guy's bat up, and then you make the play yourself. In your head, you're thinking, nice swing, meat.
Up next for Chicago, Joe Jackson. First pitch of the at-bat.
Hey, love the pitcher attacking the zone right here. He knows he's got a patient hitter at the plate. Might as well steal that first strike.
And the 0-1. Sets the target low here, and it misses 1-1. Now their closer starts to get loose out there. The 1-1 home. Down the first baseline. And he'll take it to the bag himself for the out.
The batter, number 11.
Digging in and looking for more, Louis Aparicio. He singled his last time up. Third baseman hugging the line here. Now the first pitch. Tying run at the plate, the 0-1.
Nope.
2 out, nobody on. into the corner and slicing foul. 1-2, here it comes. And he comes back with a fastball. Strike 3 called, and the inning is over. 1-2-3 go the White Sox. Lead won't change hands. It's still 10-9. All set to start the 9th in this one. And standing in is the veteran third baseman, Miguel Cabrera. First pitch coming. Here it is. Line to the right side. Ordonez is there. One quick out to start inning number 9.
Jumped all over that first pitch of the inning, and he didn't miss it. Just wasn't able to steer it in a direction that resulted in a leadoff hit.
Al Kaline will stand in again as we flash you back to the middle innings here. This was a big blow, a 2-run home run that really got his guys going. First delivery to him on the way. There's the fastball that gets the lower part of the zone, called for a strike. Swing and a miss. It's 0-2.
When I broke into the league, not many guys were throwing that elevated fastball with that much velocity on it. The game has changed.
And here's a changeup in there for a called third strike, and that's the second out of the inning.
Flat out locked him up with the changeup right there. Usually you're trying for a swing and miss when you throw that pitch in a 2-strike count, but clearly he wasn't looking for it, so it's a backwards K for him.
At the plate now, Norm Cash, as he'll look at a slider that runs in too far for ball 1. 2 hits in 4 attempts to this point. Ready with the 1-0.
Action, ball 2.
Fastball just missed above the zone.
Now with the bases empty, I think he needs to be careful not to just groove one here just because it's 3-0. He's a guy that could ambush you and lose one over the wall.
Taking all the way that time. It's 3-1.
No, 3-1.
And he might have another one as this is hit high and deep out to left. And goodbye. This one ain't coming back. A solo shot here to left. His second home run of the game as they've taken a 2-run lead. Cecil Fielder will stand in here hoping to duplicate what he did back in the second inning as we flash you back to take another look at a solo home run that helped get this offense rolling. First pitch on its way. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. Behind 0-2 now. Nothing in 2 count and the pitch.
Hey, that 0-2 fastball wasn't even close, but I'm hit right now. I'm still sitting on that heater.
And he struck him out. So a good pitch there, and now they're going to need to string some hits together in this last at-bat if they want to get back in this thing. So it's 1 run on 1 base hit, the home run, no errors, and no one left. On now to the bottom of inning number 9. Tigers lead this one 11-9. Doug Brocail is the man called on to close this one and earn a save in the ninth.
46, Doug Brocail.
Ray Durham will stride in, but first we take you back to the third as you take another look here at his 2-run homer that had him rolling early on.
Durham.
The pitch. And he'll try to crowd him there to start the at-bat. It's 1-0. And now a pitch on the way. Swing and a little blooper to center. And that'll get down for a base hit. So the leadoff man is aboard to start out the inning.
Man, he's seeing it like a beach ball right now. Even his soft contact is finding holes there.
He's making it nearly impossible for a pitcher right now. Up, down, in and out, hard, soft. Anything you throw forward to home plate, this guy seems to somehow be able to find a hole.
Into the box now, Minnie Minoso, leadoff man on base, and we'll see what they have in mind strategy-wise here. Here's the first pitch to him.
Hey, this is a real pesky hitter right here. As a pitcher, you really like to keep this guy off the bases. This is a guy that kind of sets the tables for big innings.
The 1-0. A runner at first with no outs here. Hit high in the air down the right field line. K-line is there. Looks it into his glove, and there's one gone. Standing in, Frank Thomas. It's been a nice game for him. 3 hits, including a homer to this point.
Yeah, Matt, that last at-bat, that was a pretty good pitch. A fastball down and away that he went out and hooked and pulled it. So if I'm on the mound right now, I'm going to have to think about throwing one up and in and standing this guy up to make that outside corner not as appealing.
Runner at first here, 1 man out. Lays off the slider, and it's 1-1. 1-2 to Frank Thomas.
1-2.
Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. And a big swing by the Big Hurt, but he gets nothing but big air there as he's down on strikes.
Well, his struggles continue. It's been a rough go of it at the plate with him, and watching this at-bat, it's clear to me that his rhythm and timing, they're just all off. Even as a pitcher like I was, you can tell these things and exploit them.
At the plate, Ordonez, as he'll take a tough pitch on the outside part of the plate for strike 1. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1-for-4 day. Tying run at the plate, the 0-1. Good pitch as this is swung on and missed, and now they're down to perhaps their final strike of the evening.
Hey, from a pitcher's standpoint, sometimes the greatest pitch is the slider that backs up. He got away with that one, but he wants that thing to bury down the way.
The White Sox down to their last strike. Breaking pitch, and this bounces in front of the catcher. 2-run game, last of the ninth with 2 away. Hit in the air down the right field line. But this will land untouched.
Not surprised he's laid on a heater right there. Just saw an off-speed pitch. Wanted to stay back a little bit too long.
And he fouls this one off. Lifted in the air to center. And that's going to do it as the catch is made, and the Tigers have taken game 1 of the series on the road as the ball game is over.
Yeah, that's what you want to do when you're playing on the road. Take it right to the home squad and get a win. Now the pressure is off. If they get one of the next 2, the series is theirs.
11-9 is how this one ends. Detroit put on a real offensive show with 11 runs on the board. Anibal Sanchez wins his 4th game out of the bullpen this year. Doug Brocail hammers down the save, his 18th. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Wackney, and our entire crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to theshownation.com.
Here now is our final line score tonight. First for the victorious Tigers, 11 runs, 16 hits, no errors. They left 5 men on base. For the White Sox, 9 runs on 13 hits, no errors. They left 6 men on base. Time of the ball game, 4 hours and 33 minutes. Thank you for joining us here tonight. And we remind you to please drive home safely.